early. I do have 2 more things to load. So while we're waiting for the raid train, I'm just gonna load these 2 items so that way they're in there. If that's okay. I might not see the raid, which might suck, but I still have a couple minutes. Because I always try and go on a couple minutes early, and I literally just got asked to do this one this morning. So bear with me. Bear with me. Oh, come on. There we go. Nope, there we go. Okay. Vintage decor. Golf. Sign. Vintage. Golf. Why can't I spell golf all of a sudden? Oh my goodness! Golf. Sign. Out of a storage unit. Guys, if you could, if there's anybody in here, because I can't see, because I'm literally trying to add this last 2 items. Can you guys go through and save all of my upcoming shows? That would be fabulous. Fabulous. All my upcoming shows. We'll go ahead and pin it because it's like literally right here. Hello. Oh, you're so welcome. Did I miss the raid? Okay, no, not yet. You are so welcome. Okay. I'm all trying to, I was literally trying to list everything as the moment we got off, I started pulling my granny stuff. And I was trying to list it. I'm trying to do better at that. So you guys can look in my shop. There's all kinds of stuff in there. There's some sewing fabric. All the stuff in there is pretty much vintage. It's at least 10 years old, if not older. Everything I got out of the storage unit was 2016 was the soonest we could find. So that makes it 10 years plus, because some of it was 2007, some of it was 97. So it's all varies on age, and there's some really killer stuff in my shop. Thank you for letting me be a part of this thrift. I know it was like the last second. It was literally like the last second, and I pulled it together. So hopefully we have 30 minutes of stuff. If not, I do have a random little pull thingy so we can start random pulling some stuff that I have nearby me. But I do ask that you guys please bookmark, follow. I know you guys can't see me because I don't have my camera on me. There we go. I didn't want to show you my messy office. It just keeps getting worse and worse every show that I do because I keep bringing in more and more stuff because it's getting too hot here. So I literally have piles and piles. That's why I'm saying, if you guys like deals, almost everything starts at $2. There is one thing that isn't starting at $2 today, but almost everything starts at $2. We have over 50,000. Yes, I will repeat that number again. 50,000 pieces of merchandise that needs to be sold. We have bought in storage units forever. Over our oldest son is going to be 24 this year, and we've bought him since he was like 3 or 4. So that tells you we've been doing it for 20 plus years, me and my husband together. And then he has done it way longer because his dad used to buy storage units when he was a little kid. There's the raid. Thank you so much, you guys. I'm just kind of telling a little bit about myself. Welcome in, welcome in. I kind of hopped on this raid train at the last second because you guys had a spot. So thank you for letting me be a part of it. Please bookmark every single one of my shows. All my shows do $2 starts. We have over 50,000 worth of products, everything from brand spanking new all the way to really old. Like we're talking stuff brand new in the box that's even vintage. So hopefully you guys will come along for the ride because I'm wild, I'm crazy, and I start most everything at $2. Today I have one item that's a little bit higher because it's super cool and I don't know if I want to get rid of it. So I have it priced just a little bit up there. And honestly, it's not even that ridiculous. So go ahead and check out my shop. Everything is loaded. I'm starting to do preloads for all my shows. So you guys ready to get started? Let's get started. We only have 30 minutes. You only have 30 minutes with me. So here we go. First item is this golf sign. I didn't measure it. I'm sorry. I was literally in a hurry trying to get everything loaded. It's 10 inches by 13. It's a 10 by 13. So if you know anybody who loves golf, there you go. Going for $2. Mr. Golf sign. Look at that. It's all wood, puffy. Totally something you would find in your grandma's attic. And it's even got the little metal hooks in the wood. All right. This one I didn't get a chance to load. It is a Ford. So we're going to run this in a pre-load. You guys can see there's even some fabric in there starting at $3. I have all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. Do not be scared. Bookmark all my shows. Come back. Say hi. See what other stuff I have. Because I constantly load new stuff. Now I'm loading stuff all the time. Excuse me. All right. Next up, what are we going to do next? We're going to do this. So for all you musicians out there, we got you. Look, it is an amp, a digital tuner, 3-in-1. It's going for $2. You got 10 seconds. I always do 10 seconds too, you guys. I always do 10 seconds. 10 seconds on the clock. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Check out my tray. See if there's anything that sparks your interest. Because I've got really cool stuff like, for example, check out this calendar. 1960. You heard me right. 1960. This definitely came out of your grandma's attic. This is no figment of the imagination. 1960. All the pictures are there. Everything is complete. And it's got the little pencil and the little metal hook. And it is running. It is running. 1960. Look at that. It's like a Betty Crocker book because it looks like it's got some. I don't know if I would make any of these recipes, but hey, it says Texas Jack. So it's got recipes on the top of it. And the whole thing is there. Look, all the way through. I don't know that I would make the recipes, but hey, to each his own. To each his own. This one is 1962. This one is 1962. Look at that one. This one does have a little bit of damage right here from the paper, but other than that, I mean, it is what? Like over 100 years old? What's the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010, 2020. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 60 years old. I should have known that. How come I don't know my math very well? Cause it's early. This is the only thing that I have priced a little bit high because I gotta be honest, I don't know if I want to sell it. It is an antique devil egg beater. I had to look it up. Because I had no idea. I thought it was a mashed potato thingy. It does work. It just, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very good at holding it and trying to do it. So there you go. Devil egg beater. I mean, look at that thing. That is back when stuff was made really good. Hi, Julie. How are you? Check the tray, hon. I have everything loaded. I have everything preloaded. I kind of randomly got thrown on. I got asked if I would do this tray, and I was like, sure, I'll do a tray. So it was kind of last minute. I do have another show later on today because we just love the chaos. This is a bag of metal cookie cutters. Look, there's an elephant. There's a heart. There's the plastic ones, a choo-choo train. Looks like an airplane. All kinds. You get the whole bag. Did that run? I don't know if it ran. 10 seconds sometimes. I don't even know. Jeez, what's up? What's up, Jeez girl? Hi, son. What's up? Welcome in, everybody. Check out the tray. Make sure you guys bookmark all my shows. We will be going live again today, later on today. So some of this stuff will be in there too because I'm too lazy. And if you guys don't know, supposedly Whatnot, and I say supposedly, Whatnot is cracking down on the random items. So you can't do random runs anymore. If you do, you don't get the premier seller status. So nothing is gonna be random pulls anymore. They're all gonna be loaded. So sometimes my shows are gonna be like hugely loaded because I'm just gonna take the stuff that doesn't and move it over. Some of it I'll put into the bite now too. But hopefully we can sell we have some sewing fabric too if anybody's interested in that. It's all vintage. All vintage. This is all stuff you would find in your grandma's attic. Except this wouldn't be the stuff I would find in my grandma's attic because my grandma was kind of like, I would find all casino memorabilia. That would be in my grandma's attic if she was still around. This is more like my great grandma's attic stuff. This is a vintage lantern. So you put the fuel in there and then you put the little stick in there. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Eric. Epic, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome to the chaos. Make sure you guys bookmark. Oh, did you guys see on Monday? Oh, the show on Monday. I'm super. It's the Cooked. I'm on the Cooked. I actually got picked. So excited, and you guys know how I work, so I'm so excited to do the Cook. I'm gonna have some amazing stuff on the Cook. So make sure, because I only get to auction 4 items. So make sure you guys bookmark that show. If no other show bookmark that show. Because I'm gonna have some watches. I'm gonna have a watch. For sure I'm gonna have a watch. I might even do some silver. I haven't decided what my other 3 items are gonna be, but for sure I am having a watch. And it's gonna be a pocket watch. It's gonna be a pocket watch. This is a My Little Pony. This would have been in my not my grandma, my great grandma's. Because she loved us kids, and she always gave us stuff like that. Here is silverware, guys. You get this whole thing of silverware. It does have markings on it. It says, oh, there we go. I put it in the description. It says 1847 Rogers Bro IS. And look at the design on it. Every single one of them has that. So you get this whole bag. This whole bag of silverware. This whole bag of silverware. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. This is not my usual time. Please make sure you bookmark, follow, and subscribe. Just kidding. There's no subscribe, but if you guys will bookmark, that would be fabulous. I'm gonna write this down. Bookmark, because I don't have a mod today. Bookmark and follow. Actually, I feel like 90% of the time I don't have a mod. I go modless around here. We go modless. Sometimes I'm lucky and I have somebody to mod, but not always. Not always. Sometimes we're modless, and that's all right. We've got these vintage canning lids. You get 12 of them. See, 2009. 2009 is when these ones were made. 2009. Oh, it's starting to come apart just a little bit. They're so old, the glue's coming off. Look, it tells you how to make pickles on the back, how to do the cucumbers and everything. Ooh, that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. If you like canning, we have other canning stuff also. I just couldn't grab it. Like I said, this was like a last minute raid train. So, I mean, I'm okay. Fine china. This is a fine china piece. Fine china. Fine china. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. A bookmark on my shows and follow. Bookmark and follow. All right. The one thing I've learned about raid trains, the one thing I have learned this week about raid trains is they never go smoothly. They never go smoothly. And don't expect to make any sales on a raid train. Hi, Chaos. How are you? If you do, it's an extra bonus. Extra bonus. This is a sifter. This is a vintage sifter. There's 1 cup and there's 2 cups. 1 and 2 cups. Welcome in, everybody. Please bookmark all my shows. Follow me. You guys never know what, heck, I don't even know what I'm going to bring up. I never even know what I'm going to bring. This reminds me, if you guys went to IHOP back in the day, we're taking you back. We're describing this one for you. Back in the day, I'm going to bring back childhood memories for you guys. Back in the day, IHOP used to have a little container on the side, and they would set all of their syrups in them, and each one would have a different colored top. That's what this reminds me of. Is back in the day when you would go to IHOP, now they all have this plastic, and they were glass like this too. Now they have all this plastic, and they're all the same color top, and you have to ask for certain ones because they only carry like the normal flavor. They carry the plain flavor, and then you have to ask like if you want the strawberry or the blueberry because they're not at the table anymore. It sucks. It sucks. Back in the day, you used to get a syrup can, and now they give you like a cup of like the other stuff too. It isn't like this where you could just pour as much syrup on your pancakes, eggs, whatever you got from IHOP. Now it's not like that. Back in the day when it used to be good, I should be reminding you guys of so much vintage stuff. Check out this Asian vase. I called it a vase. I don't know if it is a vase, but we're going with a vase. You can put the flowers in it. Super cute. There's no damage to it that I see. I mean, besides the part where it got put together, but that's not anybody's fault. That's the smelter's fault. They didn't put it together right. And it's kind of like, but then you can see like how they painted it over here. So I don't know. It's just kind of cool. It's just kind of a cool Asian art piece. A kind of a cool Asian art piece. And then the last thing is another bag of cookie cutters. If you guys are into vintage cookie cutters, look at this. You get a whole Ziploc baggie. And yes, I said Ziploc baggie because it is a whole Ziploc baggie. Look at all these cookie cutters. You get a leaf. There's a turkey. There's a flower. I don't even know what's all in here. But you get this whole bag of cookie cutters. A star. Man, just one cookie cutter nowadays are like these, kind of like these plastic ones, but they're not even that nice plastic. They're kind of janky plastic, and they don't even last. And guess what? They're $2 for one. Yes, they are. They are $2 for one. Bookmark all my shows and follow, 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 follow. Is there anything you guys want me to run through again? Those of you that are just joining. Look, there's the airplane little card. You don't even get a really cool card with the stuff anymore. All you get is a sticker on the side. And you know what? They're thicker than this, but they're crummier than that, the new cookie cutters. The new cookie cutters are crummy. They're crummy. I can do some random pulls. We can do a couple randoms because I'm surrounded by stuff unless you guys see something in the tray that you guys would like me to run. Also, we do have, in case you guys are just like, you know what, you're just fabulous and I just want to support you because you feel that I'm pathetic, you can also buy some stickers for $1. And I have really cool random stickers. Just saying, I know I'm pathetic. I admit that I'm pathetic. We also have these in the tray. These are already loaded. These are old vintage buttons. See, they were $3.99. These are at least 10 years old, these buttons. Hi, Nick. How are you? Welcome in. Check out the tray. See if there's anything you guys want in my tray. I have stuff loaded in the bid, and I have stuff loaded in the buy it now. And if there's something in there that you see that you want, because we only have like 15 minutes, I'll run it. But until then, I'm going to run some random stuff. Some randoms. We got a monster truck Metal Mutt. Monster Mutt. I can't even talk anymore. We have some vintage. These were made by my mom, my grandma, my mom's mom. Woo! Oh, Grandma, you're so welcome. Hey, it was fun, you know? And I've learned that raid trains do not work the way anybody they're I had to like double check yesterday. I was like, what is the point of a raid train? This is the El Dorado Casino in Reno. Because everybody always talks when you're new to whatnot. Everybody's like, oh my God, get on a raid train, get on a raid train. And you always wonder, like, for me, I always wondered, I'm like, why are raid trains so, yep. It helped you, Grandma, really? Do you preload out of curiosity? Now I'm talking. See, this is what I do in all my shows. I run stuff and then I start talking. Do you preload your items or do you do random pulls out of curiosity? Oh, you do better with preloads. Really? I knew. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I would. This is how I came in today's show because she asked me, like, literally this morning, like at 9 o'clock. I do better. It seems preloaded helps me better because. Oh, really? See, that's interesting. Really, really interesting. I have to admit though, I did do one of my fabric shows. I did preloads and I did really really good. But most of the time I've done random. But since they came up with that new rule that if you don't have your stuff loaded and you do preloads like random pull like I have, that you're not gonna get the premier status. And I really really want to try and get premier status. So I'm like, all right, you know what? we're gonna we're gonna do the preloads, and now I'm just loading them into like every show so that way I have at least if someone. But when you get asked like 30 minutes before, it's kind of hard to preload. So I literally was like, okay, let me grab stuff, and I just started randomly grabbing stuff. And I figured today for me, this is just me, that today for doing this show I was like, you know what, if I can just get some new followers, I'll be happy. Like, if I get more bookmarks on my shows, I'll be happy because I go almost daily. Like, if you look at my load right now, I even added some new ones that were just like bookmark ones so I can move them around because I go live so much. I go live almost every single day. I think we're taking Saturday off because we talked about going to the mall, which is kind of funny because we need flip flops. So I was like, let's go to the mall. But like later on the show, hold on. My son just texted me. What did he say? He said something. Oh, he's telling me he's telling me not to let our cats eat certain stuff, which I already knew that. I don't know why he's telling me that. All right. We also have this. We're gonna run this Giants bear right here. I'm gonna run this Giants bear. My Buffy is not for sale. So don't ask me for Buffy. You cannot have Buffy. I do have another head if anybody wants a mannequin head, but Buffy is not for sale. We're running the Giants. We're running the Giants. See, can you see all of my stuff? So this is why you guys should bookmark me. Okay, I have 50,000. Okay, please don't fall over. 50,000 items. Yes, I said that right. 50,000 items. If you can see, I have, this is all plus size, extra large, and 16 and 2X. And then I have a pile right here. So we're gonna be doing a $2 clothing sale. Actually, you know what? I might do something totally different. I might do like a dollar clothing sale because I'm so tired of all these clothes. So we have like over 50,000 pieces. And that's why I say stuff is from vintage to brand new. Even like if you saw these are like the newer military. And then I have a vintage military jacket. So when I tell you guys that we have 50,000 pieces, I'm not exaggerating. We have 3 storage units full. We we still do it, but we used to be really, really heavy into storage units auctions, and we would buy storage unit auctions. So that's where we got a lot of the stuff. And then our family knows that this is what we do. Hi, Gold. And they know this is what we do, that we come online. So they'll give us, my tax lady, to give you guys an idea, my tax lady calls me up and has me come and get a truckload of stuff from her like all the time. So that's why I tell you guys, if you guys are looking for something, I am honestly not tooting my own horn, but I am the show for you to follow, because I legit most likely have everything you are looking for. I've had people randomly ask me stuff in the chat before in my shows, and I go, yeah, ask me something you don't think that, or that you've been looking for and you can't find, and I bet you I have it. And they do. And they're like, do you have this? And I'm like, oh, yep, I have that. And I go grab it. I had a guy one time come in and ask for Pogs. And he's like, I'm sure you don't know what these are, but do you have Pogs? And I go, yes, I do have Pogs. And I went and grabbed a bunch of them. And I'm like, I still have more, but here's some for you. So when I tell you guys, I literally have everything. I'm not exaggerating. I have everything. At least one of every single thing you're looking for. At least one. If you don't believe me, we can do it now. Go ahead. Bread box. I do have a bread box. I just got it in this storage unit. I do have one. It's outside though. I didn't grab it. So Grandma, what I'll do is, let me write down your name, and I'll find it and I'll message you the second I put it up. And I'll even, what I do, so you guys know, this is how I run it. If you ask me for something and I find it, I literally message you with the link. So if it's in a show, I message you the show and the actual item, so you can either pre-bid or you can buy it depending on what it is. But yeah, I have a bread box. I think I have a couple of bread boxes actually. See? Told you. The weirdest stuff. You guys can keep asking me and I'll tell you if I have it or not. It's never like oh no, I don't have that. Usually if I don't have it, this is what I tell you. I'll tell you I don't have it, but I'm going shopping. Like, we're going shopping tomorrow. So I keep an eye out for you. I keep a running list of what everybody's looking for. I have ones that specifically pop in and say, hey, did you find, like, I have a Blu-ray guy. Like, I consider you, that's what I call you guys. You guys are like my, like, okay, you want this? See, I keep a running total of everything. And it's like, if I don't have it, which is super rare, 90% of the time it's like, oh yeah, I have to find it. Like Barbies, I had someone come in and ask for Barbies. I found every single Barbie I have. I messaged them and they've never been back. And I have Barbies from the 80s and the 90s, early 90s. Like my Barbie dolls, my Barbie clothes. I have Cabbage Patch dolls that I had somebody else ask for. Like, I'm telling you guys, I keep running totals. As far as I know, I'm the only one who does that. I even have people message me and go, hey, do you have this? And I'm like, yeah, I have that. Here you go. So I run my business like an actual business. I keep track of everybody's stuff, and I literally will message you. So don't be so, check your, if you guys ever are questioning if somebody's messaged you, on your messages, if you look up on it's on the right side of your phone, there's 3 lines. Those are random messages that Whatnot throws in sometimes. So they think like you don't know the person or whatever. So check that. And 9 times out of 10, your messages are there. So I do. I keep track of everything. And then I try for the next show to pull out. Like, Grandma, I know you're probably on this raid train, so I will not pull it out today. That's 100% sure. I will not pull it out today because you asked for it. I try and give it to you first before anybody else. And that's just how I roll. Now, if I have like 5 or 6 people that ask for like video games, and we have tons of video games, like we have tons of video games, what I try and do on that one is I message everybody at the same time. I go, okay, you guys have all asked for video games. Here you go. Here's the video games. And I let them like pick it, which I have an Xbox 360 somewhere, which I don't know where that's at right this second. I don't know where that's at right now. Not that that's the only Xbox 360 we have. We have like 5 Xbox 360s. We even have a Nintendo. To give you guys an idea, we have a Nintendo in the box. We also have Lionel train sets in the box. We have all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. We're going into House of Coral next. House of Coral. I would tell you a little bit about House of Coral because I usually try and know who I'm raiding into so I can tell you guys. But I don't know anything because I literally got on this raid train last second. So we're going in a House of Coral. I hope you guys stay on the raid train. I hope you guys bookmark all of my shows and you come back and you see my chaotic self because this is how I am. Usually I have a wig, but as you can see, I have too much stuff. The only wig I have right now, but I don't like really wearing my Jamaican wig, is my Jamaican wig. My Jamaican wig. But I have other wigs. So sometimes I come on with a wig. Sometimes I come on with a tiara. Sometimes I just come on with my glam and budget hat that I made. You know, it just all depends on what kind of mood I'm in. You never know what kind of mood I'm in. Oh, Grandma, you are welcome. I have fun. Now that I've taken the pressure off myself, ooh, I just found a Buffy. I just found a Buffy. See, I have stuff like this. Just random stuff. Random stuff. What else do I have in this box? We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. If there's anything you guys see in the tray or the bite now that you guys want me to put up, let me know. Let me know. I'm gonna pin my random stickers just in case. Oh, look, see? Nobody's ever seen these. Like every time I show these, people are like, I never knew they made Cinderella trading cards. Yes, they did. Here is the Cinderella. Cinderella. See, this is all stuff that will be posted in my show. Yes, House of Coral next. That is who we raid into. House of Coral. We raid into in 2 seconds. I don't know if they're already on. I made sure I was on 5 minutes early because, like I said, this is not my first raid train. And I was, I was taking pictures really fast. I'm like, shh, naming this stuff. I'm like, all right, are we good? Are we good? She just went on. Okay. Then you know what, you guys? I'm willing to send you guys off just a couple minutes early. That's okay, because that's how I roll. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. I asked for the rules and she said raid on time. So technically that would be on time. That would be a minute early. She might be like going all crazy, but thank you so much. I hope you guys bookmarked me. I hope you come back. And that's it. Have a great rest of the raid train, you guys. Oh, I hit the wrong button. See, and I always hit the wrong button too. I always hit the wrong button. House. Here's. No, that's not it. Okay, this is going to take me a second just to find it. Wait. House of Cards, House of Coral. There we go. Got it. Yay, I found